We're now going to look at the Smarty AED Trainer. Now with this trainer, it's just a mini version of the real unit. It comes in the case, so it's nice and easy to store. Literally just unzip it, and then in the top here, you have the small version of the trainer. So this is a small unit, but it is designed to be the same as the main live unit. So you've got the handle at the top, you've got all the same buttons across the front here, the plug here where you put the pads in. So it just makes a mini version, which is quite good when you're using it as a training device because it's very lightweight. You're not carrying anything heavy, like some of the trainers are very, very heavy, and it's nice and easy to use. So on the side, you've got a on-off switch, literally just turn it on and off there. And then when you turn it on, you've also got the main switches on here. So if you were turning the AED on for real, you can hit the button on the front and that will activate the voice prompt. And then you can push the button again and then that will turn the unit off. Also on the front, you've got the indicator lights, exactly the same as you would on the real unit, and you'd have a light here which shows, and this is the button also you can push when you deliver the shock. Also included with it is a remote control. So remote control unit would allow you to do all the features with the unit. It just makes it a simpler, easier way in a classroom setting because you can control the AED from the remote control unit and then your students can be practicing on the main unit. You also got the pads in the top. So inside here are the pads, and these are ones that will mimic the ones on the actual live AED unit, and they would have the pictures in the same way. Now they're not real pads, obviously they're just training pads, but they are designed to be able to put on the mannequin and off, and you can reuse them, but ultimately you will need to change the pads themselves, and you can do that very, very easily because they will lose their stick eventually. But make sure that you don't confuse these with the real one, but there's no way you'll be able to plug that into the real unit because it's a completely different size connection on the top of it. So the Smarty AED Trainer, it's a good little trainer, and if you've got a Smarty AED unit, it's often a good idea to have the trainer because then you can practice at work or in your group or at home on how to use the AED and keep your skills fresh.